Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sesh Grand Prix podcast. I am your host, Raveheart. Here as always, my best friend, my co-host, my partner in crime, Taylor Surreal. Dude, we are back for the Belgian Grand Prix, and it feels good.
Oh, it feels good. What have I been doing for the last few weeks? I don't even know.
Yeah,
I've just been waiting.
It's been not a whole lot of news coming out either. So it's like there's not been a lot to like scratch that itch on even a spectator level. Like there's like nothing,
I've been
drama
parched.
going on.
Oh,
But yes, we are back to preview the Belgian Grand Prix. Let's give you some general details here. We got the circuit, which is Spa-Francorchamps. There are 2 DRS zones.
only 2?
Yep.
That's probably
And
enough for this fast track anyway.
we're going to go 18, 19 corners. I don't know. I'm not the dudes from the F1 app. I don't go that deep into this shit.
Science.
Yeah, we have the circuit length, which is 4.4 miles or 7 kilometers for all you people who measure shit in European. That'll give us 44 laps. So it may seem short, but the longer track's going to give us, I think, some more interesting racing. So the 2020 results, we have a Hem-Bot-Ver podium. And I did not write down the fastest lap, so we're just going to go right past that one. Let's move on here to the storylines. So Aston Martin has withdrawn their appeal. And I honestly think it's only to get the car back.
Yeah, it's been drawn out way too long. I mean, it's been weeks.
Yeah, well, they presented their evidence, and it was like, oh, your evidence isn't enough. And then this and that and the other thing. It was like, and I don't know what other necessary step they would have had to have taken to push this along, but like, they definitely needed to hang on to the, they had to get the car back one way or another because they weren't going to build an entirely new car just because the FIA had theirs in impound. It was a calculated risk. It didn't pay off. They lost the points. Is what it is. I kind of feel bad for Seb, but I also feel good for my predictors championship points. But we'll get to that later. And on to the other big. What I'm going to say is fucking disappointment from this summer break. There's no big driver news. Like, other than Russell testing for Mercedes at Hungary, we've got Lord Mahavir Raghunathan, the worst F2 driver in history, testing for Alfa Romeo somehow, even though he has absolutely no super license points. Yeah, he can't drive an F1, but yeah, he's testing F1 machinery.
House way.
His grandpa gave him a really nice birthday present.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, I don't know.
That's usually how it happens.
It's like, that one 18-year-old kid got, his dad sent him to space with Jeff Bezos. Like, I'm sure this is the equivalent for Mahavir.
I saw that.
But yeah, so I think it was the team principal from Alpha was hanging out in the Mercedes paddock a lot during the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Interesting.
What do you think about those Valtteri to Alpha rumors?
I mean, it seems very, very plausible. I mean, from what I understand, that's that's gonna happen. I mean, they got Russell already at testing out the new tires, the Mercedes. I mean, this is happening. This is happening right before our eyes, and yeah,
I
I
really
think
do
this is
want to
what
see
we're gonna see next year.
if Valtteri does end up jumping ship from Mercedes to Alpha. Like, I want
Well,
Valtteri to announce first.
jumping ship. I think he's gonna be forced off the boat. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
think he has a
obviously
choice.
yes. Like, but I want it to be like I want Valtteri to do like the fucking power play move and announce his move first. To be like, all right,
Oh yeah,
fuck you,
yeah. Nope.
Mercedes. You know, it's like he pulls the Scarface from Half Baked. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool.
You're
Fuck you,
cool.
I'm out.
Fuck you. I'm out.
Yes, I want to see him do that. Like
I
what
want him to
Seb
be
did at
like,
Ferrari.
I want him to say too, like, this is my decision. I'm moving. Not because they made me, but because I wanted to.
Yeah. So I guess the only real driver news, quote unquote, is that Alpine have exercised the option on Fernando Alonso's contract to bring him back for next year, which I think is a good move. I wasn't the hugest Alonso fan coming into this, but like the way he celebrated with his teammate in Hungary was just like, yo, that's not the toxic piece of shit from Ferrari, like 7 or 8 years ago. He's
Right.
clearly a different dude now, and has gained
Right.
some much needed perspective, and seems to be like a great teammate and just an overall good dude. So, like, I'm glad that he's going to be in the sport for another year at least. Kimi Räikkönen's got to fucking retire though. Like, I love you, Kimi. You are the spirit animal of this channel, but no, hang him up, bud.
Everybody has their time. Yep.
And now is unfortunately Kimi's. Gotta clear the room for some new blood, and dudes in their 40s are not cutting the mustard anymore, unless
Shit,
like
even Barcelona just stripped Messi off the team.
well, I mean, they did that for financial reasons, but if you guys want us to talk about soccer, hit us in the comments. But yeah, that was a whole different reason. They couldn't afford to pay his salary, so they had to let him go.
That, but there's some other reasons too that we're not going to talk about right now. But yes,
Messi was like, "Fuck you, I want to play with Neymar again," and he made it happen.
but now never mind. We'll talk soccer later.
Yep.
Back
All right,
back to
so
F1.
this week's edition of Tire Talk, we have the Spa-Francorchamps circuit, and what it's saying here is the tire stress. You know, this is from Pirelli, that the tire stress is a 5. And asphalt abrasion is a 4. So tire wear is going to be big.
Out of 5?
Yeah, out of 5.
Oh, Jesus.
So tire wear is going to be huge. So
Is that because of the speed of the track?
I think so. And I think maybe like the track surface itself might have something to do with it, but I don't work for fucking Pirelli. But yeah. But the other interesting wrinkle in that is the weather. It will be a temperature.
This is what I'm most excited about. At
race start, it will be 58 degrees. So it'll be
so
way cooler than it was in Hungary when they were like melting the tires.
I was gonna say, do you think there's gonna be the same degradation of the tires with that kind of temperature because of the speeds of the track?
I have absolutely no idea.
We're gonna have to wait and see.
I'll do some testing in F1 2021 and see what happens. But the big one. Cue the 40% chance of rain this week. I hope
everything's better.
Downwards weather. Like, everybody knows that. It's not a new thing. F1 races are better in the wet. Everyone knows it. We can move on from that.
Mm-hmm.
We just have to
keep your fingers crossed and everybody wear your pajamas inside out because we need rain.
On Sunday morning, everybody go out at noon, line it up with whenever the race time is in your area. Start doing a rain dance in the front yard, like whatever you gotta do.
Yes.
But so hopefully it'll be an things will get interesting in the pits, and tire changes will have to be made, and we'll see the blue tires come out at some point.
I think they might even start with them. If it's going to be like that, I mean, we'll see, of course, because who knows? It could be 100% chance of rain and not rain. So we'll see. But
the FIA has
excited. Rain at Spa.
Ooh. FIA has those lasers that they can shoot up at the clouds and make it not rain.
Right? I feel like they do that sometimes.
I feel like their R&D is completely centered around like rain avoidance. It's bullshit. But let's move on from the FIA being weird to the Sesh Predictors Championship. So we have a little update before we get into our predictions and picks for this weekend. And that is, with the withdrawal of the appeal, Lewis Hamilton takes P2 in the Hungarian Grand Prix.
I'm not happy about this at all.
Extends my lead to 89 to 22.
Hey, it is what it is. That's all I can say.
But with that said, let's get into the picks and predictions.
Oh no, for this one?
So predictions wise, I'm calling rain. George Russell in the points 2 weekends in a row.
Ooh, okay.
And I don't know. I'll figure it out. I just think that George is going to roll off of that good weekend. Latifi's going to fall off because, well, I don't know. He could have another great race again, but I doubt it. I think George is going to prove himself to be the better driver this weekend. Got any predictions?
If it's rainy again and that shit happens, I think. Yeah,
watch out for Bottas, or he's gonna come wee bowling right up your ass.
I think absolutely one of them can swoop up into the points, especially if it's raining again, because we know how hard the top three guys go. We know Bottas can come in like a wrecking ball. We know Hamilton is a T1000.
Yep.
We know these things. So what's your predictions?
All right. So we'll start with P1. They've had a rough couple of weeks leading up to the summer break, but I think Mad Max Verstappen is going to take P1. Lewis Hamilton, P2. Checo Perez, P3. Gonna go Sainz, P4.
Okay, a little bit of Sainz action. Okay.
Gasly, P5.
Oh, your boy Gas.
And my pole position is gonna be Mad Max. He's gonna bring it at Spa. And then fastest lap is gonna be Lewis. I am expecting another Red Bull ring. You know, except for Max doesn't get to do the burnout over the finish line this time because the FIA are bitches. But yeah, I think Max is going to take pole and win by like 24 seconds, and Lewis is going to pit in the last couple laps to try and steal that fastest lap point. But yep, I think Mad Max is going to return to form, and Red Bull will regain their rightful place in the atop the constructors.
Well, I think you're pretty spot on from my analysis. Mine's not going to be too much different. I got Mad Max in first, sitting on top. I got Lewis at second. You know I got my boy Lando Norris at third.
No, you have to keep that pick for the rest of the season. We're just going to slot that one in.
That's my permanent three. Permanent number three. I actually got Leclerc's at fourth.
Oh.
And I think Sainz is going to go 5.
Oh, so you're getting both Ferraris in the top 5. All right. Yep. So who's your fastest lap? Who's your pole sitter?
I'm thinking Mad Max again, fastest lap. And sitting on pole for qualifying. Are we doing sprint this race? At this moment, neither of us are totally confirmed because I mean, if you guys have been watching, it's it happens and then it doesn't. So let's just say it doesn't happen this race. Right now, our picks are being judged off just qualifying. So I think we got Mad Max on pole again. Fastest lap. That's a toss-up. I might go Max again. I'm never doubting Max ever again. Yep, that's my picks.
All right. I'm not seeing anything that would inform me that it's going to be a sprint race. So
I feel like we would have known by now if it was. It would have been a thing. We would have heard about it. If not, write in the comments that we're idiots, and we will fix
roast
it
us in the
future.
comments. We are completely fine with that. Yep. So yeah, we shall see where we're at in the season-long battle for the belt. Yeah, that's right. I fucking ordered one. I ordered us a championship belt.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's coming.
And you're gonna be mad when I come from the back and win it. Ooh,
dude, you're gonna have you've got a mountain to climb, my friend.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna give that thing up easily. I want that championship belt hanging up right there.
It ain't over till it's over, or mathematically it's over. And I don't know if it's mathematically over yet, but it ain't over.
Yeah, you're lucky I'm bad at math.
Liar.
All right, everybody. That is going to be it for our Belgian Grand Prix preview. We will see you guys for the debrief next week. I have been Raveheart. He has been Taylor Surreal. We'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.